What's going on, guys? Auzio here. Welcome back to a brand new video. So today we have got Team of the Week 4 predictions, and I'm hoping the majority of you save those premium Team of the Week packs because there is some outrageous players in here. Now the thing is, it was international break, so you are going to see players like MBAPPE play for France and not play for PSG. What form MBAPPE is on right now, by the way, is top tier. He got himself a goal, an assist, and a 9.1 rating in the Nations League semi-final. Then in the final, he went ahead and scored the winning goal for France. So he definitely deserves this in form. Do we really need to talk about the stats? We don't. Let's all be fair. Just take a moment and look how good they actually are. Like, it's just ridiculous, aren't they? They just simply are ridiculous. But moving on to another striker, we are going to have Isaac. Now, Isaac scored an absolute screamer of a goal, by the way. If you guys haven't gone ahead and checked it out already, please go and check it out. It was all over Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. It was literally everywhere. The ball went top corner, and I cannot believe how good of a goal it actually was. It was his only goal in the entire game, and he also ended on an 8.8 rating. And we all remember how good that objective card was last year. So I'd love to see him get his first in form of FIFA 22. Now onto a striker slash right winger. It is going to be Ferran Torres. He was playing in both positions in this game, so it's like a 50-50, let's say, when it comes down to which position he is actually going to get put into. So he definitely does deserve this in form. He scored the only 2 goals Spain ended up scoring against Italy, and he also ended on an 8.7 rating. I wouldn't mind him as a striker because we all know he's got the skill moves to play there, but at the same time, I wouldn't mind him as a right winger either. Now on to our last striker, it is going to be Topher. Now Topher got himself 2 goals and a 9.0 rating. This is one of those ones where he deserves the inform, but he's not really looking like a ridiculous card in FIFA 22. There's not many players that's going to use Topher in this game, but he deserves that inform, so I reckon he will be in Team of the Week 4. So on to our wingers now. We are going to have Mohr. He got himself 2 goals with an 8.7 rating as well. Mohr is having an amazing performance, and his international team, Algeria, also having an amazing performance because they won the game 6-1. Now the thing about Mohr is, I know a lot of people kind of push him to a side because of the pace. Usually in a winger position in FIFA, you need a lot of pace, and Mohr is not having that. People are just like, oh, okay, this guy's very slow. Let me just go to another side. Let me go to, let's say, Adama Traore. But that is not the case this year. It really isn't. Pace is big, but when you have a player that's got a absolutely outrageous finesse shot, and also has got a 5-star skill moves, and also has got amazing dribbling, you want to put him into your starting 11 team. So I know a lot of people would be happy getting an 87 rated inform Mohr in their red player pick. So I'm hoping he actually gets the inform in Team of the Week 4. Now moving on to another right winger, we are going to have Ilicic, another player that's got those 5-star skill moves. He got himself 2 goals and a 9.1 rating and a 4-0 victory versus Malta. Now obviously this is a different case, let's say, to Mohr, because 78 pace is a little bit too low. Like 83, okay, we can deal with that. 78, now is becoming a little bit sticky. So I can't see a lot of people use Ilicic's first inform, but give him a few special cards. Maybe in the future, EA go ahead and randomly give him like 90 pace, and you best believe he's going to be in a lot of people's Serie A teams. Now onto our right mid, we are going to have Rafinha. Rafinha was actually a super sub, by the way, a super sub, and he came on and got himself 2 assists and an 8.2 rating. This is the thing, right? Even though he was a super sub, and even though he got the 2 assists, he still ends up getting a low rating, let's say. But he was the only reason they actually went ahead and won the game 3-1. So I personally believe Rafinha definitely deserves his first inform in FIFA 22. He's got the pace, he's got the dribbling, his shooting even looks okay as well. So I know a lot of people would be happy getting him in those red player picks as well. So moving on to the other side now, and a player that has got a lot of hate in the past few weeks, and it is going to be Sancho. He's getting hate when he's obviously at Manchester United, but he's having good performances apparently for England. He got himself 2 assists and an 8.9 rating. I know Sancho this year with his gold card, he hasn't got a lot of pace. That's what it seems like. But in-game, it's a whole different story. And I know a lot of people have had the same thing as well, where they look at the pace on the card and they're like, oh, he's going to be slow. And then in-game, all of a sudden, he's rapid. So yeah, I'd love to see him get this in form. And I'd love to see that one's to watch already get upgraded. Now on to a player that has had a position change for this inform, and it is going to be Mohr. We usually see him as a winger, but he was playing in that cam position. He got himself a goal, 2 assists, and a 9.3 rating. For me, I feel like this one is literally guaranteed. With the performance he had, he has to get in form. Has to get in form, and just by looking at the stats, you can already tell he is going to be ridiculous. People are going to move him into that striker position, and he is just going to be rapid, pretty much beating defenders for fun when it comes down to the pace. I've used his gold card, and the gold card is very good, so I can't imagine how good this inform card is actually going to be. Now, on to Sabitzer. Sabitzer, looking pretty decent, I must admit. A nice all-rounded card. He scored himself a goal and also got himself an 8.6 rating. But look at the stats on that card. Yes, they aren't the official stats if he gets an inform, but we wouldn't mind it, would we? We really wouldn't mind it because everything looks good there. Nothing looks bad. Yes, the 70 defending may look a little bit low, but with how all-rounded the stats are, I would happily take him in that Bundesliga centre mid position in my team. So on to another centre mid, and not our last centre mid, it is going to be Partey. He got himself a goal and an 8.3 rating as well. I know he's been injured a lot this season, so it's always nice to see Partey have a really nice performance for his international team. And obviously not for Arsenal, but we won't get into that. Either way, looking very nice all-rounded. And a lot of people probably would be interested using him in like that centre mid or even CDM position in their Premier League team. Now, onto our last centre mid, it is going to be Klaassen. Now, Klaassen got himself a goal and an 8.0 rating. The only goal Netherlands actually ended up scoring comes from a centre mid. Once again, nice all-rounded player, but not looking like anything really special. And not a player I can see get into like a lot of people's FIFA 22 teams. But he definitely does, you know, deserve it because of his performance for Netherlands. Now, on to our defenders now. We are going to have Robertson. It's rare to see fullbacks get 2 assists. And when they do, they definitely deserve to be in a team of the week because you got 2 assists and an 8.8 rating versus Israel. And I know you're going to be probably talking about a certain individual that actually scored the winning goal in this game, and it is going to be McTominay. Now, because McTominay obviously scored the winning goal, it doesn't just straight up mean that he got like the man of the match performance, because he didn't. Robertson had an all-round amazing performance defensively and going forward. So I personally believe he will be the player that actually gets the inform. Onto the other side, we are going to have Hakimi. Now, Hakimi was a player that was featured in a previous Team of the Week prediction, but he never got the Team of the Week, which is things you hate to see. But it is what it is because he's back. He got himself a goal and an 8.4 rating as well. I can't explain how good his gold card actually is. His defending is good, his dribbling is good, and his pace is absolutely outrageous. But talking about someone that could potentially have a lot of pace, and it is going to be Vardy, I believe that's how you pronounce it. He could be having 92 pace, and he is my Team of the Week boost prediction. He got himself a goal, and he also got himself an 8.5 rating. You're looking at that pace, you're looking at the physicals, you're rubbing your hands, but you're also are looking at the links and the league he actually plays in. Leipzig, aka the Bundesliga. We all know that's serious. Upamecano, we got Klosterman, we got Mukiele, we got Russo. We got so many good fullbacks / centre-backs and even goalkeepers you can link this guy up with. So I know for a fact people will be looking at that pace and people will be sliding him straight into their Bundesliga team. Now, moving on to our goalkeepers, it is going to be Keylor Navas. It wasn't the most entertaining game, but he did pull out 5 saves. And he did get himself an 8.0 rating. And I know a lot of people really wouldn't mind getting themselves an inform Keylor Navas. And onto the other goalkeeper, we are going to have Silva. Once again, a 0-0 game, but he was the reason. He got himself 8 saves and an 8.6 rating as well. Not much when it comes down to, you know, talking about Silva because he's a player that doesn't really look top tier. But let me know, what league is that? I've never, ever seen that club badge. So let me know what league that actually is. But yeah, I told you guys this Team of the Week is looking ridiculous. You got Navas in there, you got Vardy, you got Hakimi, Robertson, you got Partey, you got Sabitzer, Mane, Sancho, Rafinha. Illich is looking pretty good apart from the pace. You got Mohr, you got Ferran Torres, Isaac, and your boy Kylian MBAPPE as well. It's looking like a very, very serious Team of the Week. And I'm hoping the majority of these players are in the actual Team of the Week. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, make sure to leave a comment. But for now, peace.